Ladies, when it comes to selling, we are not hunters, we are gatherers. And I get it, some of you might be more on the masculine side, and so you may not be able to relate to this video, but I would say just watch it anyway and let me know what you think. But I'm really reaching out to the women out there that are more on the feminine side, and they're tired of getting told that they need to be more masculine, they need to be more manly to close more deals. In fact, I don't believe in closing deals. We don't close deals, we don't close people, we enroll them. So now that I've kind of got off my soapbox, let me share with you what I'm talking about, okay? We women, biologically, you can see easily that we are built differently than men. And as we're raised as well, we have a tendency to lean more towards a different side than men. And so that makes us more feminine. For example, we don't relate to sales training that teaches us how to close or be a hardcore closer or to go out there and kill and crush the competition. That's just, most of us don't want to do that. And it turns women away from sales training, so they feel stuck. They feel stuck at where they're at, where their sales profession is or where their business at, and they want to up their level, but where can they get the extra guidance that doesn't make them want to be a man or to behave like a man? It's so saturated in the sales training industry, is so saturated with masculinity, which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with that, because in past history, and still now today, the sales industry is mostly dominated by men. So it makes sense. I get that. But I want to reach out to the women out there that want more sales coaching, more sales mentoring, and they're hungry for it, and without having to be somebody different than they are. And so this video is perfect and is for you. I'm talking to you. Now, let me share with you this little story where I had a woman who was the director of sales, which is really unusual in the previous business that I was in, selling vacation ownership. And I had to go into her office one time and she asked me to close the door. And behind the door was this huge poster of, you can see that it's like a desert, and it was like in the safari. And there was a huge lion, and you can see it's like getting in position to go for the kill, and you can see this beautiful other animal. I don't know what kind of animal it is, but it was just munching on some bushes or something like that and not paying attention to the lion. And the quote underneath said that if you don't go out and hunt, you're not going to eat today. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, this is her poster, and I felt really uncomfortable. And I'm thinking, finally, I thought I had a woman that I could relate to, a woman that can understand what it's like to be feminine and not want to be more masculine. And here she is with this huge poster in her office, which was the main theme of her office, trying to teach me how to hunt, or trying to insinuate that we still need to go out and hunt. And I just couldn't connect with that. So let me share with you why we women, I strongly believe that we are more than enough. We do not need to go and be a hunter or kill the competition and all that. We could just be ourselves, our amazing selves. In fact, we have 3 superpowers that just is crazy to me that we don't leverage that more. And again, I get it. It's just because you were not trained to do this. But I'm going to share that with you right now, how to do it. And by the way, these characteristics, yes, I get it. Men have it too. But for us women, we just gravitate towards it more. So for us, it becomes more natural. It's a part of who we are. And it's something that when we do it naturally, it doesn't come off as if we are trying to be somebody else. Okay, number 1 is we are empathetic. We have lots of empathy that comes easy to us. And I'm not talking about sympathy. Sympathy is where you get to the point where you actually feel the same emotion as the person you're talking to, and it's not helpful to the other person who just needs someone to listen to them, right? I'm talking about empathy, meaning it's easy for us to walk in other people's shoes and understand and relate to them. Regardless if we've experienced it or not, we just have empathy for them, where we are in a space where we can truly listen to the other person. And this is super helpful when it comes to talking to potential clients, because potential clients want they want to be heard. They want to be, even if they're venting, they want to be heard. They want to feel that someone truly cares and is listening to them and sending them love and with no judgment. And also not having to feel that their vulnerability is going to make them get eaten by us, right? So for us women, let's amplify our empathy. And the second one is support. We are extremely supportive. We truly want to see the other parties win. We want to create a win-win situation, almost to the point where we forget about what we want. Right? We were really big on putting other people first. And so let's leverage that as well, because in business and in sales, that's what the potential clients want to feel. They want to feel that you don't have an agenda. They don't want you to think that what they're opening up to you, but then you're going to use that against them. Right? For them to get hunted. They don't want that. They want to truly open up, and they want to feel that you're going to help them regardless of what you get out of it. So that's huge. That's a huge win. And so continue on being supportive and amplify that. Now the third one is huge, ladies. Super, super huge and extremely powerful. And that is that we give tough love. And we do it so well. And tough love, what I mean by that is that you are that friend, you are that sister, you are that daughter, you are that mother, the wife, you are that person that will tell someone that's close to you what you really think, especially when they ask for your advice, when they ask for feedback, regardless of whether they're gonna like it or not. You're that person to tell it to them. I shared to Helena, which is my daughter, that you want to surround yourself with friends that are not always gonna yes you. Friends that are actually going to say, hey, Helena, what I experienced when you did this and this, it just didn't sit well with me. You want to go and surround yourself with those kind of people, because what's going to happen is that they see something greater in you, and they're not just going to yes you, which means that they're going to be honest with you. And again, potential clients want the same thing. They want tough love. So for example, how do you give tough love in a sales presentation or to a potential business partner or collaborator? You could say something like this. Based on what you share with me, Aline, I heard you say XYZ. Did I hear you correctly? And then you pause and you listen, right? You're being empathetic and supportive, you're listening. And then they might need more to help you clarify a little bit more what they mean by that. And so you double check again. And now once you have the information, you can say, okay, I understand, Aline, that this is above the budget that you have. Based on what you share with me is that you're going to do XYZ, which means that you're actually going to end up spending more money. So what I'm thinking for you is that I understand that this is going to be maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone, but I believe that you can make this happen, because ultimately, and then you continue on. So you notice that I tied in supportive, you notice I tied in empathy, and then I tied in tough love. Right? So you have that naturally. Those are your superpowers as a woman. Utilize it, leverage it in your sales presentation, in your business, and watch your business grow, watch your sales growth, and ultimately watch your bank account grow. But most importantly, watch your clientele grow, where you're going to be able to impact more lives with the product and the service that you offer. If you liked this video, which I'm hoping that you did, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you can get a notification every time I upload a video. I'm going to be uploading a video series every single Monday so that you can start your week fresh. And if you have any questions, if you want to comment, please go ahead and do so. Also DM me on Instagram. You can follow me at @theAlineBender, and I respond to all of my DMs as long as they're appropriate, ladies. Alrighty, I will see you next week. Mahalo and many blessings.